Hi guys, Harden here. Long time no post on my side, so apologies for that. Haven't been playing that much. Haven't been that involved in the game. Literally just been doing the AI. Haven't been too engaged with the game otherwise. So doing the AI and doing the DRs on the Sunday to get those finished off. But apart from that, haven't really been doing that much. Anyway, I thought I'll do a couple of DR runs here to show you. This is the setup on this Raven Navy issue. It's got 9,413 cold DPS. It's using B-type large missile launchers, 4 of the kind of large group shields there, and for kind of helping the rest of the team, a siege module, 2 sniper drones, and then these are all B-type ballistics here. And then you can have a look at the implant, which has got the basic attributes. It's not maxed because I think it's kind of gets crazy after that 5th one there, even though that kinetic damage doesn't really contribute very much. And then the expanded attributes here, so extra thermal damage, torpedo damage, and activation time. The thermal damage obviously fits well with the implant that I'm using. Anyway, I'm going to jump in now. We've actually run a couple already. One was a disaster and one was reasonably good. I will quickly show you here. You can see currently on here we are at number 72 on the top 100 on the Abyss leaderboard, which isn't too bad. And there you go. It's my 3 Ravens and then a friend there from the corporation. And just so you can see the times we've done, so there's 1:48 there, which is actually a very good time, and then 2:13, which is actually a very bad time. Just messed up there. So anyway, we're going to jump in now, and we will do the next one, and hopefully we'll get closer to the 1:48 than the 2:13. So level 10 confirmed. I'm going to invite the rest of the squad, 2 of which are mine, 1 of which is the courtmate. So if you don't see me doing stuff on this screen, it's because I'm running around trying to do stuff on the other 2 screens. Right, so let's go. Let's see what we can do on this one. So I normally start off on the other screens as they tend to load a little bit faster than this one. This one's a little bit slow loading up. So what I do is I just start off activating all the group shields and the hardeners. Well, the hardener's only on 1 ship. There we go. And then getting the overview set up onto vital target, vital target, vital target. And then we have to see what the closest target is here, because that's my priority target. Okay, number 4 is the closest. Next one's going into number 6. Next one's going into number 6. 3 ballistics on. 3 ballistics on, and 3 ballistics on, and then let's lock up the other towers and do that across all 3 accounts. Okay, and then I'm going to switch off to number 3 on that one. I'm going to switch to number 5 on that one, and I'm going to switch to number 2 on that one. And I'm going to put on the remainder of the ballistics. It looks like this is going to go to number 1 after this. Number 1. Number 1. Okay. So not doing too bad. Okay, the towers are going down. So I just got this one here. See a nice volley, 76,000, 138. No, we're not going to beat 148 because it was at 140 when we killed the last tower, and then it always adds about 10 seconds on. So I reckon this is going to be about 150, 151. Yeah, 151. Okay, that's not too bad. That would still be in the top 100. I'll do one more for you guys if you're interested. In terms of the fit here, again, I've already kind of shown you the fit. I'll just show you the rigs here because I didn't do that. We have to wait a little while because the ballistics don't refresh immediately start a new one. So because we kill that so quickly, they're still cycling, so you have to actually wait a little while. So in terms of the rig slots here, it's a bay loading accelerator 4, a bay loading accelerator 4, and a bay loading accelerator 4 for max damage. And then here, targeting system, and targeting system. So you can lock on faster and basically start applying damage quickly. And so you see no integrateds on this. This ship was just built specifically for DRs, basically. Got some advice of a few other people that were flying Ravens and that were higher up in the leaderboard than me, and then tweaked my ships just for that. Alright, so let's jump in with the next one. Should have cycled now. We'll go before the abyss, enter. Let's go level 10. Invite the teammates. So my 2 other Raven Navies and my courtmate in the Marshal. Let's get ready. Ready. Okay. There we go. I'm going to jump in now. As I said, I start off on the other screens because they tend to load up a little bit quicker. So while I'm waiting for this one to load, I will start kind of activating the group shields and the hardeners on the other ones. The first one is just loaded now. You can hear me clicking. The one that loads first tends to be the one that gets the aggro. So that one has got a hardener, 1 red hardener, which is enough. Okay, change that to vital target. Vital target. And we are going to, once the first one's load, this one hits the first target and the other 2 hit the second target closest. So that's 6. Focus fire, this is 2. Focus fire, this is 2. Focus fire, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now let's lock up the other towers. Again, got to do that on 3 accounts. As soon as I've done that, I start switching. So that goes to number 5, that one goes to number 1, and that one goes to number 3, while my colleague will keep focusing on the closest. So now, again, the next 3 ballistics, so keep that damage high, and get ready to switch to number 4. So again, the thing about missiles is you have to juggle the volleys, which is a bit tricky. So what I do is normally I wait till it's down into structure, and then when I see the last volley going in, like now, that's when I switch. I do that on the same on the other accounts as well. So to try and avoid wasting volleys. So we're at 135, we really need to kill this off at 138. No. So the first run again is still the best today. This is probably going to be about 149, 150 I would say. Oh, are we actually slower? That's weird. Okay, 152. So yeah, I will just jump in here and again show you here on the sort of leaderboard here, actually before that. So you can see here the time so far, 148, 213, which is terrible, 151 not too bad, and 152. I find that basically if you get under 2 minutes, it's normally good enough to guarantee you one of the top 100 boxes, which provide you with some of the gold compilers. So it's definitely worth doing that. And if you have enough ISK in terms of putting together a dedicated ship for this, to try and make that top 100. And then what I'll do is I'll just quickly show you on here, because again we have to wait a little bit for the ballistics. So let me just quickly show you before the abyss. I didn't check what the bonus is this week. Show you the ship types, so you can see Marshals are very favoured, the top 10. So these times at the beginning, when you can think there's 10 seconds that is basically wasted, they're killing all those towers in about 50 minutes, and it's the same group of people. You can see Pain Gain there, Pain Gain, Phoenix, and so on. All the Marshals. There's what, two apocalypses in the top, 10. Keep coming down. You can see some Megathrons there. There's a Tempest, there's a Dominix, so a couple of Dominixes there, which is pretty good. So there's a bit more of a mixture. There's the first team with a Nightmare. So again, they're doing pretty good considering that they haven't got as much DPS as everyone else. So again, let's keep scrolling on down here. Let's see where we come across our first Raven in this. Oh, there's the first one. Macho Man Randy at level that number 39, along with 2 Apox and a Tempest. Keep going down. Any more Ravens? There's another one there, Jason. Yeah, he's regular in the top 100. See him a lot. Keep going down. There's some different. I was going to say Scorpion. I've forgotten the name. Rattlesnake. Yeah, is it Rattlesnake? Yeah, I think it's Rattlesnake. 57. And there's another Limitless. Again, quite a famous player. Been around for a long time. And a Raven there. Then a couple more there with Chinese names. But they all kind of sort of fixed teams, and you keep seeing a lot of the same names. And there you go. We're there at number 73. So hopefully by now the ballistics will have cycled, so we'll jump in to another one. Before the Abyss, enter. Let me just close that here on the other ones. Up to level 10 again, confirm. Invite member. Okay, just waiting for my court mate. There we go. Right, let's see if we can do a bit better this time. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Right. A lot of it is about luck, especially with the missiles, and also about the placement of the towers. Obviously, if they're closer, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so the first target here is going to be number 2. Focus fire, this is on number 6. Focus fire, this is on number 6. Focus fire, and then let's get 3 ballistics on, 3 ballistics on, and 3 ballistics. Oh, messing up here, and then look up the other towers. I'm messing up here, a bit slow here on my clicking. Okay, number 1, number 5, and you're going to go on to number 3. Okay, and let's get the ballistics on again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we get aligned, ready to go on to number 4. The Marshal is good, but the Ravens really rip through these, especially on the shield. So now I have to get ready. As soon as this gets down, again it's just juggling, because if I switch a bit too early, then I can leave a little bit of health alive from here, which then means that there we go. So all 3 are switched over now. What time is it? 1:34, 1:35, 1:37, 1:38. No, we're going too slow again. Yeah, 1:51-ish. Sorry, not able to show you guys the fastest run, but we've still got 2 more, or 1 more, I think. 1:51 again. Okay. So just to show you where would 1:51 be in that ranking. If you got a number, let's have a look. Oh, that's not before the Abyss. Hang on. There we go. Let's have a look. So 1:51. Which I've now got a couple of times, would be, I still haven't got anywhere close to the top 50. Well, on Missile Week, I've got up to like 60s in terms of position, but not any better than that really. So if any of you have any suggestions for making these Ravens even better, so you can see there 153, 152, so 151 you would be around the 81 mark, which is not bad. So you'd definitely be within, and this is on Sunday evening, so there's only about 4 or 5 hours left. So if you did get a time around 151, you should be safely in the top 100. Okay, now let's see, I hope that's enough time. Again, this is a problem. If you jump in and then you can't activate your ballistics, then you do waste a lot of your DPS. I think that should be okay. Let me just check how many more runs are left. Oh, it's just, this is the last one. All right, so let's give it a go and see how we can do. Okay, level 10. Confirm. Invite the members. Let's hope this is one where they're all very close. That really helps the Marshal particularly. The Ravens are not too bad at range, but the Marshal really needs to be quite close because they get a lot of Eagle War that kind of destroys their range basically. Okay, so let me just get ready. Let's see if we can beat 148. I'll try. All right. It's a little bit smoother, but we'll see in a minute. Okay, so the first one, again, have to wait for it. It's a bit laggy sometimes. That can waste a few seconds as well. So the first tower is number 2, focus fire, number 6, focus fire, number 6, focus fire, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Lock up all the towers. Okay, switch to number 1, focus fire, switch to number 5, focus fire, switch to number 3, focus fire. Okay, and then let's work on the other ballistics. Okay, and then get ready to go to number 4. So this isn't, I don't think this is going to work because even the closest tower is quite far away. So I just noticed I didn't have one of my ballistics on there. Okay, so let's see, I think it's the next big hit, then we will go straight away. Right, focus fire, I think this one's focus fire already, and this one, yeah, so switching now, it's 133, 137, no, it's going to be, oh, not too bad, so 140, sometimes if you're lucky, it might come a little bit earlier, sometimes a bit late, there's 148, 149, 149. So it did improve. It's the best one of the evening anyway. So you can see there, that's the rewards. And what I'll do here is I'll collect those now. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Dormant Realm. I will collect those. Okay, and then jump quickly into here. Okay, and then this was the one from last week, so that's the Dormant Realm leaderboard from last week, so you can see what you get. So that was in the number 51 to 100 rate. So you can see you get some gold compilers, about 9 gold compilers, which again, if you're doing this every week, does kind of add up over time. And then here is the actual crates for this week. So open all 12. And there you can see, so 17 gold compilers for those 6 runs, plus the 10 obviously that you get for doing the little bonus. So the bonuses adds like a good 50%, even more, onto the total gold compilers that you get every week. So again, if you're doing that every week, it does help level up your implants. So anyway, that's it, guys. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. So, all right, I'm going to end that video. I hope you found that interesting for your DR Abyss runs. Please like, and if you do have any tips for how I can make it even better, those Ravens even better, I would appreciate it. Okay, take care. Good night.